What do legendary Kung Fu masters and today's most successful leaders have in common? The answer might surprise you. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 warrior mindset behaviors that Kung Fu masters and today's top leaders all share and how you can use them to master yourself and lead others.
Traditional Kung Fu training demands years of dedication with no shortcuts. Masters drill the basic endlessly, understanding that true skill comes from discipline and refinement over time. Some people believe Bruce Lee adapted multiple styles, but the truth is, he didn't focus on mastering multiple styles, but instead he studied them to break them down and learn how to defeat them. He constantly observed fighters, studying the losers more than the winners to understand weaknesses. He developed Jukido, the art of the intercepting fist, a system based on hitting first and eliminating unnecessary movement. For Bruce Lee, mastering the science of fighting and respecting the art of it was a never-ending process, part of the growth mindset. The best leaders of today follow a disciplined, strategic approach to self-improvement that truly emphasizes a growth mindset. Jocko Willink, a former Navy SEAL commander, now a leadership coach and author, teaches the philosophy of extreme ownership, which means taking full responsibility for everything in life. Willink says discipline equals freedom. The more you train, refine, and improve, the more freedom you have to succeed. Like Bruce Lee, Jocko analyzes mistakes, he improves weaknesses, and sharpens skills relentlessly. Why does this matter? Great leaders don't just practice. They refine, they adapt, and they optimize. To put this into actionable step for yourself, I want you to identify one skill you want to master and then commit to observing, analyzing, and refining it over the next 30 days. Warrior mindset number 2 is conceptualization. This means to see the bigger picture and problem solve like a master. Conceptualization as a servant leadership behavior is the ability to deeply understand the purpose, mission, and complexity of an organization or a situation. This allows a leader to think through multifaceted problems and be able to identify issues before they escalate, as well as address challenges creatively while staying aligned with long-term goals. Great leaders don't just react to these problems. They see patterns, they anticipate challenges, and they create solutions before problems can fully manifest. A true Kung Fu master doesn't just memorize techniques, they have a deep understanding of the combat mechanics, strategy, and adaptability. They see problems forming before they fully develop, they read their opponent's intent, and they adjust seamlessly. Let's take a Wing Chun master. They don't just block or counter, they read the opponent's movement before the attack fully develops. They can intercept and adapt to pressures, redirecting energy to their advantage. And they understand positioning and timing so they're never caught off guard. Why does this matter? In martial arts, if you can feel and adapt before a problem fully forms, you stay in control of the fight. The most successful leaders understand their industry so well that they can predict challenges before they happen and shape the future instead of reacting to it. Steve Jobs was forced out of Apple because he was seen as too disruptive. When Apple began struggling without his vision, they brought him back for his ability to see problems before others and create solutions to problems people didn't even know they had. He revolutionized how we listen to music, such as iPods and iTunes, and how we communicate via mobile apps, such as the iPhone and the App Store. Like a Kung Fu master, Jobs controlled a fight. He understood and could control the flow of the entire industry by staying steps ahead of his competitors. Why does this matter? Train yourself to understand all you can on a subject so you can see the bigger picture, and then you'll start to recognize problems that don't flow into the natural order of your fight. The best fighters, strategists, and business leaders all share this mindset. Stay ahead, adapt, and control the fight. Actionable step 40. Make it a habit to analyze patterns, whether in martial arts, business, or your personal life. Always ask what's coming next. Warrior mindset number 3 is defining a moral compass. A strong moral compass ensures that decisions are made with honor, integrity, and responsibility, and not just for personal gain, but for the greater good. A leader or a fighter with a weak moral compass lacks trust and respect, while one with a strong moral compass creates a lasting legacy. Kung Fu is not just about fighting. It's about self-discipline, responsibility, and respect. A true master teaches his students how to fight, but also when and why to fight. Kung Fu master Wong Fei-Hung's contributions to martial arts were profound. He refined and popularized key techniques in Hung Gar, emphasizing the importance of moral hands, the idea that martial arts should only be used for just causes and to protect the weak. His philosophy extended beyond physical combat. He taught ethical lessons, self-defense, and life skills, ensuring his students carried themselves with honor and responsibility. Wong was not just feared for his skill, but he was respected because he upheld a strong moral code, never abusing his abilities for personal gain. Integrity and honor are the foundations of lasting leadership, and leaders without a moral compass fail even if they're talented. Modern leader of today, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, from his early struggles to becoming one of the most respected public figures, he has remained true to his values of hard work, humility, and giving back. He's known for relentless work ethic and commitment to mentorship, family, and philanthropy. Despite his fame and fortune, he constantly prioritizes helping others, using his influence to inspire and uplift people around the world. Key lesson here is that a leader with a strong moral compass doesn't just seek success for themselves, they bring others along with them and uphold the values that guide their decisions daily. Maybe you're asking yourself, well, why does this matter? Your moral compass is your decision-making guide. It shapes your actions and your legacy. Without honor and integrity, power is hollow and short-lived. An action step for you here is to define your personal code of values. Then use those values as your filter for decision-making to guide your moral compass daily. The fourth warrior mindset is empowering others, leadership through teaching, and mentorship. Great warriors and leaders don't just focus on their success, they uplift others by teaching, mentoring, and passing down knowledge. True empowerment is about creating leaders, not followers. It's about giving others the tools, skills, and mindset to succeed on their own. A Kung Fu master's true legacy isn't in their personal victories, it's in the students they train and the wisdom they pass down. Grandmaster Ip Man wasn't just a fighter, he was a teacher. And though he was highly skilled, his greatest impact was in the students that he mentored, including Bruce Lee, who went on to change martial arts forever. His teachings focused not only on technique, but on mental discipline, humility, and personal growth. Grandmaster Ip Man had many students and a handful of disciples who he had poured all his knowledge into, and his disciples have contributed to the spread of Wing Chun worldwide and have expanded into many lineages of Wing Chun across generations. The best leaders build other leaders, not just followers. A modern leader today is Sinek. He's a leadership expert known for his philosophy as leaders eat last. Simon teaches that great leaders put their people first, ensuring that they have resources, guidance, and encouragement to thrive. He empowers others through his teaching leadership principles that focus on trust, vision, and inspiration. Why does this matter? When we're empowering others, we create a lasting impact. A leader's true measure is in the success of those they lift up. If you only focus on your own growth, your influence ends with you. But if you mentor others, your legacy continues. Actionable step for you here is to identify someone you could mentor, even in a small way, whether it's guiding a student, a teammate, or a peer. Take the time to pass down knowledge and help them improve. The fifth warrior mindset is resiliency, mental toughness, and adaptability under pressure. Resiliency is the ability to withstand pressure, adapt to challenges, and push forward despite obstacles. In martial arts and leadership, adversity is inevitable, but how you respond to it determines your success. The strongest warriors and leaders don't crumble under pressure, they thrive in it. Kung Fu isn't just about physical skill, it's about mental endurance, perseverance, and adaptability. True resilience means staying composed, it means adjusting to challenges, and pushing forward even when things don't go as planned. Jackie Chan is known worldwide for his insane dedication to martial arts and stunt work. but what sets him apart is his relentless resiliency. He grew up in a rigorous training environment of the Chinese opera school where failure wasn't an option. In Hollywood, he struggled at first. Producers wanted him to copy Bruce Lee's serious style, but Jackie refused to be anyone but himself. He reinvented martial arts films, blending comedy, acrobatics, and unique choreography, turning failure into his signature style. Despite breaking nearly every bone in his body, he never gave up, proving that resiliency isn't just about taking hits, it's about adapting and continuing to grow. The best leaders face setbacks and keep going. They learn, they adjust, and come back. Angela Duckworth, the author of Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance. She spent years researching what makes people successful, and her findings are clear. It's not talent, it's resiliency. Her book, Grit, explores how the ability to endure failure, push through struggles, and stay committed is the #1 predictor of success. She teaches that successful people aren't always the smartest or the most skilled, but they are the ones who refuse to quit. Like a kung fu master who trains relentlessly, she found that those who persist through difficulties ultimately win in the end. Why does this matter? You will face failure, pressure, and hardship, but resilience is what keeps you moving forward. Leaders, fighters, and successful people don't avoid challenges, they embrace them. An actionable step is that the next time you face adversity, instead of getting frustrated, pause and ask yourself, how can I use this to improve?
Kung Fu masters and modern leaders share the same core mindsets: growth, strategy, integrity, empowerment, and resilience. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel for more content to help you develop a Wing Chun warrior mindset.